Hi, I'm Colton with Porsche Center Calgary, and I'm here today with an exciting piece of inventory. It's a 2018 Porsche Macan. Now, the reason this one's particularly exciting is because it actually got to this stage of being photographed and videoed. The last couple of Macans that we've had in inventory, the last one sold the day it arrived, and the one before that sold within a week. So this one we were able to get through the shop pretty quickly and actually able to get it photographed and videoed before it was spoken for. But yeah, they've been super hot on the pre-owned market. We've been selling them very quickly, so we're happy to have another one in our inventory. So let me tell you a little bit about this one. It is obviously black outside, and this is just the regular black. There was a metallic black available as well, but this is just the standard regular black. Also sticking with the outside for a sec, these wheels are the standard 18-inch Macan wheel. So this is a car that most of the stuff was left pretty standard. There are a few options selected, and when I first looked at the build sheet when we were appraising it, I just thought, wow, those are really kind of the most important features. If you're going to build a car without adding too much extra stuff, but wanted all the most important features, that's really how this one was built. So it doesn't have a ton of extras, but has all the important stuff. And on that note, I think there's a common misconception out there, I think kind of because of how things used to be, that a Porsche without a bunch of options doesn't have anything. And it's true that there are just an absolute ton of things that you can select when you're building our cars, but most of them are really personalizing. They're not all necessarily enhancing it. Just even from an absolute bone stock with no options, there's quite a bit on the cars. So, you know, like this Macan in 2018, your backup camera was standard, so were sensors front and rear. Bluetooth is standard, heated steering wheel, heated seats, navigation, all that stuff is on every single Macan without having to tick any boxes. So none of them are ever ill-equipped. They always have a very good level of content. But let's dive a little bit more into what this one in particular has. The roof rails up here, so important to add from factory if you ever think you might need them, because you can't actually add those after the fact, whereas you can with the trailer hitch. You can't do the roof rails, so always nice to see those on a pre-owned example. Moving to the inside, this one has the agate gray interior. So most of our interiors will be black. That's definitely the most popular. And then there's the black and beige, which some people will like, some people really won't. And then kind of in the middle is this agate gray. So it's quite a dark gray. To some eye, it almost has kind of a brownish tinge to it. But what I find about this one is if you've had, 10 black interiors in a row, you're kind of over that, but you're concerned that the lighter interiors might be too much upkeep. This is nice because it's a little bit different, but is still dark enough that it's going to hide, the kind of surface level imperfections a lot better than the lighter interiors do. Some other stuff that was added, the lane change assist, so that's your blind spot warning. We're finding most people really see that as a must-have nowadays, so that is in this one. So is the panoramic roof, another kind of must-have. And on the Macans, by the way, it's either no sunroof or the full panoramic roof. This one does have the latter. And then the entry and drive. So you just touch the door handle to unlock it, and then you can keep your key in your pocket and just turn the ignition switch inside without having to plug the key into the dash. That is optional on these ones, but this one has it. Also, things like the dual clutch transmission, the PDK, all the Macans have that, so they all perform really well. They all have cruise control and things. So there's a good level of content there. What else did I want to say about this? Well, the kilometers, I should probably point that out. Just over 14,000 kilometers, so very minimal use. This one was originally sold in BC. I think it was Victoria Porsche that sold this one, and then the original owners just moved out here and sold the car to us. You will find a claim in its history, though it wasn't a collision or anything like that. It was just a small claim for $1,700 for some hail that was repaired, so nothing we're too concerned about there. So yeah, great to finally have a Macan that's actually in stock. People can come and check out and take for a drive. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're interested in this car. If so, do give us a call or pay us a visit. We'd be happy to tell you a little bit more or to take it for a spin. Normally, I would say, we've got a bunch of other ones as well. Scroll through and find the one you want. But right now, we really don't. Macans are tough to come by on the pre-owned market. So if you like it, do come check this one out and see if it might be right for you. Thanks very much for watching.